everybody. As you know, today is our 100th episode of the series, Living Timelines. Since it is a special day, we have brought two very controversial guests from history. Please welcome one of the greatest rivalries in all of history. Give it up to George W. Bush and Hugo Chavez.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President Hugo Chavez.
Hola everybody, my name is Hugo Chavez and I was the president of Venezuela from 1999 to 2013. At today's show, I was a very liked person and president, for I've cared for and helped my country. Born into a low-class family, I lived in poverty with my parents and 6 other siblings. However, that did not stop us from living a happy childhood, and it eventually motivated me to change my country for the better. Throughout my life, I have accomplished great things and improved my country as a whole. Thank you.
Now please welcome the prestigious President of the United States, George W. Bush.
Greetings, I am George Bush, the 43rd President of the United States. When I was young, I had a luxurious lifestyle since I come from the prestigious Bush family. The Bush family obtained multiple political spots and had a successful oil company throughout history. Father, this steak is great. How's your presidential campaigns going?
There ain't no problem, son. You ain't gonna worry about anything. Our oil company made us extremely prosperous, and now I'm this close to holding the grand title of the President of the United States of America.
Oh man, you are a truly respectful person. I will do my best to hold on your legacy.
Howie, son, you got to be a good man for your old man.
First President of the United States, and I have sustained the respected legacy of my father by redeeming the position of President. I graduated from Yale University and I was a successful businessman in my early adult years. Soon later, I became the governor of Texas and later obtained the grand title of the President of the United States. In my presidency, there were many pros and cons, but I believe that in a big picture, I have accomplished great deeds for America.
Welcome, Presidents. We will now start the discussion.
Before starting an argument with you, I just wanted to state a proven fact. In my presidency, there were many pros and cons that people debate upon, but in all, I believe I accomplished great deeds that actually provided benefits for the whole America.
Ha! You have done no such thing. All you have done in your presidency is worry about your own needs and care about yourself. Never once have you given any thought about any other countries. And you say the Bush family is prestigious. Before your presidency, the US was at a $140 billion debt. Now they are at a $900 billion debt because of you. You're a disgrace to your country. Even Donald Trump could have been a better president than you.
I see. Your problem is that you do not try to admit the tremendous flaws of your own regime, but simply attack others. Let me enlighten you with your own actions. First of all, you completely destroyed the balance in the Venezuelan government. You nationalized all the private companies, making your country completely dependent on the sole resource of oil that was run by the government. Also, you have said that you have cut poverty rates. I agree that you have cut poverty rates, but I believe that your methods of doing so is a complete catastrophe and made the future of Venezuela extremely grim. All you did was pour money into the poor without thinking about the money your country actually has. Your strict currency control blockaged foreign investors from investing on Venezuela, creating a great decrease in the economic growth Venezuela was having before you stepped up. You also even increased the inflation rate by a mere 50%, creating a total of 150% inflation rate in the Venezuelan economy. That is crazy. You take such poor care of your own country, yet you try to degrade others. What a truly ironic cause you have making, Mr. Chavez.
You may see it that way, but as history has shown us both, the way you view things isn't always correct. In fact, most of the time, it's wrong. You may disagree with me, but your capitalist ideology proves your foolishness.
Your claim is illogical and unsupported. You say that capitalist ideology is horrid when it is actually the best fit social system in the current world. Listen, unlike your belief of socialism, capitalism actually provides a fair system in the world. Socialism basically restricts practically every single criteria of freedom itself. A socialist government is bound to become a tyranny, with the government controlling most of the means of production. That means that there will be no private-owned productions or companies, which will basically result into an unfair system where the government completely overlaps and overpowers the citizens. Unlike your view, capitalism is a system that is actually bound to work. Capitalism actually respects the efforts of each person and actually creates an equality between the government and the citizens. I'm pretty sure you know this, but the first duty of a government is to protect and govern the people and enhance the citizens' lifestyle by creating an orderly society. Alas, a socialist government like yours denies all the true purposes of the government and serves as a platform where the officials can get personal benefits. Unlike this horrible ideology of socialism, a capitalist government is one that always puts the citizens over the government. Anyways, your devilish dictatorial, tyrannic regime is a system with no common qualifications of a government.
You ignorant, narrow-minded excuse for a president. You hold no care for the people living in the dirt roads off of the scraps of food you rich folk throw into the trash. You don't have the experience to know what it feels like to be living in a room with 5 people. Instead, you have sat in a big house and gotten the best care any person could get. To help the people, you must know them. You must know what they feel and experience the same things. However, you have done none of this. You have been living in your dream house your whole life and you have gotten everything you wished for. You can't do anything. You have done nothing and you will never do anything. You're an excuse for a president. But I believe that I have helped the people. I know what they have been through and I have experienced it. I can relate to them and this helps me become a better president. Your silly capitalist rule is a joke. Socialism distributes equality and doesn't ignore anyone in the community. Capitalism is garbage.
No, capitalist.
That was good enthusiasm.
No, capitalism is the way to success. I don't know how you held your presidency for so long, but you obviously do not have the qualities to lead a country.
My brain is about to explode with all your silliness.
Certainly, you are in denial. Your ideas are primitive and are anachronistic. I can't take your disgusting regime anymore. No wonder Venezuela has become such a weak country with a bad reputation. If a leader is psychopathic, the whole nation will obviously become a catastrophe.
Do not insult Venezuela in such a way. What a devilish move to degrade other countries.
You've constantly been calling me a devil, but I was wondering if you have ever thought about your horrible actions to your own people. You say you have done everything for the citizens of the country. Yet why is Venezuela considered one of the countries with the highest murder rate?
You are truly a heartless man. How cold does a person have to be to stampede on the minorities? You are a disgrace to mankind.
Say whatever you'd like to say. Everyone in this world that has a brain understands that you are speaking of yourself. You claimed that you gave an extremely large amount of money in order to extinguish poverty and told yourself you have accomplished a great deed in a big picture. Yet, your country remains in risk of an economic breakdown. Also, When your country is suffering so much, I wonder how your daughter is the richest person in Venezuela. It seems like you not only helped the minorities, but you also helped yourself and your family. Do you consider your family to be minorities? A typical foolish dictator.
You devil! I will not take any more of this! I thought you'd have changed, but apparently not!
Ayer estuvo el diablo aquí. En este mismo lugar huele a azufre todavía. Ayer el señor presidente de los Estados Unidos, a quien yo llamo el diablo, vino aquí hablando como dueño del mundo. Un psiquiatra no estaría de más para analizar el discurso de ayer del presidente de los Estados Unidos.
Just as we planned. Send your agents. Finish him.